All right, nocturnal news. Now, look, guys, ancient civilizations on Venus, okay? Proof of a past life on Venus. Crops, farming on Venus. I know it sounds crazy, but, I'm going to prove it today, guys. Also, tracks on Mars that shouldn't be there, okay? All these weird anomalies, and I'm going to kind of just cram it into one video today, right here, Unexplainable Tracks on Mars. Now, we're going to get a closer look like always, but keep in mind, okay, this part of Mars, okay, the rover has never been here. Never. There shouldn't be any tracks there. I mean, according to NASA and our, officials and our trusted leaders, right? So I have to laugh at that. But, this is an alien planet, void of any life, void of any human contact, untouched for millions of years. Yet we see imprints in the ground that look intelligently made, right? It looks like a train track. It looks like a tunnel. It looks like some type of vehicle leaving these tracks behind. That is not natural. It is literally impossible. Show me an example of tracks going across the terrain on Earth over mountains, okay, through canyons, over rough terrain that is perfectly a perfect straight line. It's impossible, okay? You're not going to find it. It doesn't exist. And then really to add to that, why does this look like a tic-tac craft right there? I mean, how odd is that? So again, you don't have to be, some tinfoil nut, UFO guy to just acknowledge what you're looking at here. Okay, this cannot be natural. I mean, it looks like it's going under some type of bridge right there leading to a building. Now, right here, you remember the axle and the wheel found on Mars a long time ago. Some people are making the connection. They're saying, well, it could be a train track. It could be some type of track, like some type of mining operation. Now, there's a picture of the moon. That was actually one of the original pictures of the moon back in like the early 70s right there. Actually, late 60s, I believe, because I think we landed in 1969, I believe, on the moon. But that was one of the first, and we saw tracks on the moon. Now we see them on Mars, Venus. They're everywhere. I mean, they're everywhere. But again, look at that, guys. Tell me that is natural. And keep in mind, that goes on for many, 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 many miles. Now, right here, this frickin' blew my mind. Okay, we're looking again, planet Mars. You're going to see the tracks kind of go up, and then it looks like something, I don't know, maybe got stuck in the sand right there, and then made a turn to the right. I mean, again, how is this possible? Now, these images, I can leave links below. These are official government satellite images. Now, this particular image here of Mars, obviously, and actually not too far away from the tracks that I just showed you guys. But again, it goes up. It looks like there's some commotion in the sand and dirt, and then it kind of goes back and veers off to the right. I mean, it looks like something you would find in like the Sahara Desert, from a four-wheeler. From maybe if you're in a plane above and you're looking down, some guy on a four-wheeler that made a sharp U-turn and then veered off to the right. Crazy. Okay, planet Venus. Now look at that cross. Now I'm going to show you guys a little clip from a video that I made a long time ago, well, maybe about 4 or 5 months ago, of a cross, of a cathedral, of an actual city on Venus, on planet Venus, and it reminded me of that anomaly there. Maybe that's like some type of ancient, landing pad, I don't know. But right here, I made this video a while back. I'm just going to show a little clip before we get into the rest of the video. But right here, you see this cathedral, okay, with a cross. Now, at the bottom, it's kind of like this winding pathway going up to that cathedral, just like a fancy church. I mean, look at these right angles, perfect squares, all this weird symbolism. Like, what the hell's going on here, right? This is freaking crazy. I mean, again, these haven't been, manipulated or anything like that. Of course, I've added a few filters to bring out, some detail, but actually the original picture is equally impressive. I think more impressive, but I wanted to bring out, all these weird turns and right angles and this tubing. I don't know. I mean, it looks like something out of like The Matrix or Lord of the Rings, doesn't it? Or like Transylvania. And again, see that cathedral right there? It looks like a little UFO, a little hut, a little disc. I mean, there's so much going on. Ventilation, shafts. That right there. I wanted to include that because that's an anomaly from the moon, but it reminded me of, this little city here on Venus. I mean, crazy, right? I mean, doesn't that look like a satellite image from above? And again, there's the website right there. You can find all of these on. Now, the crops on Venus, okay, look at these perfectly, horizontal lines right here. Excuse me, guys, I've been very sick. Looks like, it looks like a crop on Earth, okay? When we're looking at these lines, I mean, it looks identical to an overhead view of a crop. I mean, it's crazy. Like, if you were to get in a craft and fly over Venus, this is exactly, what you would find. And it's almost like a little alien face there in the middle, but whatever. I don't want to go too deep here. But look at that, guys. I mean, that is like farming on Venus, ancient civilizations. And it's really not too far from that little city that I just showed on Venus. So, I don't know, guys. Make of it what you will, but there's a little side-by-side comparison. It looks like a crop to me. I mean, you can see the little pits and everything. Again, if I showed you that picture, you would probably think you're looking at a crop on planet Earth. So I don't know, guys. Leave a comment below and tell me what you think.